like I said, guys, this is Mike the Wrestling Godsmith. Like I said, I just got through watching Raw, and like I said with my before I got interrupted, basically we got that match with Sheamus and AJ was stupid because I feel like they've been doing it for weeks. That was a dumb. I think that was an okay match. I wasn't really thrilled by it. I just wanted Sheamus to really bro kick AJ Styles and just win. But I knew that they were gonna try to make this dude. I really figured they were gonna try to make AJ kayfabe, and even the match with Lana. I already kind of knew she was gonna win by just a fluke because they've been booking her as like a fluke winner. Like they don't even know what they want to do with her, and this is the saddest part I've seen. I didn't mind the Dana Brooke situation because at least with the Dana Brooke situation, I could figure something out with that, you know? And I was fine with that. Like, I was fine with Dana Brooke actually taking on Shayna Baszler because she's really good and I think she kind of needs a push, which is really good. And this is the thing. Like, my version of Raw I felt like I was watching an episode of, like, WCW from 95 with the way the setup was, because it was like the Sting versus Ric Flair match in the first episode of Nitro for the WCW belt, the World Heavyweight belt, and I just felt like, bro, like they don't know what to do, and then the crazy part is that, and then we basically got a Bray Thunderhouse a you know welcome to the Firefly Funhouse segment. And the thing is, he starts saying a poem to Randy, like, you're not going to know what hits you. And he basically says, he says to Bray, up here. Bray, you would like to play games, right? He's like, I got a game for you. Let's play hide and go seek. Come find me. So he's basically doing hide and seek the whole freaking hour of Raw, trying to find Randy Orton. He's talking to R-Truth. He's basically looking for him. They don't know where he's at. They're talking to... Then Matt Riddle comes and says, you know what? I like your Firefly Funhouse. Like, I really want to talk about pronouns. He's like, I think that would be a really good segment. He's like, it would be really neat, but I gotta go. I'm kind of busy right now. That's the thing. I was okay with that because it's leading into something. This dude wants to have basically a hardcore match trying to find this dude. That's what gets me, and he's laughing about it. That's what got me. That's what got me. Like, they try so hard with this Randy versus the Fiend thing every week, and I'm just like, I'm so tired of the fact that why can't they just have a hardcore match before TLC? Or just a TLC match in general? Like, bro, just that kind of kick everything off. And the thing with Byron Saxton, he was scared about it, and then when in the 6-man tag thing, so it was the New Day and the New Day and Jeff Hardy, and Matt Riddle was as a manager, so he's in the corner, so he's watching the whole match. Pretty much the Hurt Business are dominating like the first. Like we go to commercial, we come back, they're still doing their entrance, and then Hurt Business comes out. They start whipping. They just go run into the ring. Envy, Cedric Alexander and Shelton and Bobby are just like basically. Cedric goes in. He does a lot of drop. He's doing a lot of drop kicks to Kofi's leg. Like he's basically doing a lot of submissions. He's doing the Yoshitonic. He's doing the He basically did the I guess you could say the rotate, the spinning brain buster, which was amazing because I don't know how he's able to land that. Because and then he gets Shelton, and Shelton's doing the monkey flip, and he's doing like cross bodies, and like they're rolling through, and he's landing back on his feet, and he did the T-bone suplex, and then Bobby's basically doing the Herlock to Jet. Like basically they get rid of the New Day, so they're out. Jeff's tagged in. Jeff comes in and tries to get Bobby again. Does the twist of fate on Bobby. He's bleeding from the nose again, and Bobby just loses it. Bobby does it like he does a spear, picks him up and does a suplex and does the Herlock. He taps out. They win. And what gets me is like, why aren't they doing this for the title, bro? If they're beating them that fast, even with Jeff Hardy in a six man tag match, then my original thought would be, hey, maybe we should put these dudes as a title. And this is the thing I get annoyed with like the New Day. They're making the Hurt Business feel like a bunch of geeks, and they're not. They're really good. They're still a team. They're still a faction. Like, I don't even like the fact that literally, like, and then we had a retribution match. We had a Mace versus Ricochet, so he won. So he beating. They're grabbing him. He gets distracted by Slapjack and T Bar, and then Mace just comes up and does like a wicked power, like a sit out power, like a wicked sit out power bomb. And the thing that gets me is like, okay, here's my thing. The thing that gets me is that we already know it's Brandon Dio. We know it's Dio. We know it's him. We know it's him. They don't know what they want to do with Retribution. They don't know what they want to do with them because they're making them feel like geeks, and they make Mustafa Ali like he's like a bad guy, and he's not a bad guy. Like that's what gets me mad, bro. They didn't even know what to do. They really didn't even know what to do with it, and I'm just like, bro. Or if we're getting reckoning, if we're literally getting, if we're getting stuff that we're usually getting, then why the heck are we getting it from them? And that was okay. Like that match was fine. I'm just tired of Retribution, bro. They don't even come out and attack people anymore. It's literally just them, those five people, those five guys, and they're literally doing an instant. He did a promo video, and then like Brandon Deal's all close up to the camera, and you know that Dijakovic because he's bald. Like, bro, I'm tired of Retribution. Like, I really want these dudes to be done. And I just don't know where it works with it. I just don't. And then pretty much we just like, and we pretty much got a lackluster like Raw, guys. I mean, the Drew McIntyre thing was cool. I mean, that was cool and stuff, but really we didn't really. I mean, we basically got a like Lana written off TV. We got Elias and MVP, and they were talking at Raw Talk, which was okay. And I'm just like, dude, what are we doing with them? And I just felt like Raw was just an absolute. It was just an absolute dumpster fire because I felt like I was out watching an episode of WCW in '95 at '95, like the first episode, and I feel like if this is what we're going to, then we go to it. But here's my thing: you have a pay per view, and literally this Sunday in a week in like 7 days. I'm like, bro, if I was them, I would have quit while I was ahead. I would have been like, yo, I'm not doing this, man. I'm not running this gauntlet anymore because this thing is lame. It's lame. Like I don't feel what's the word I'm looking for? I don't feel any attachment to it with Raw yesterday, guys, because I felt bored. I felt bored like I usually would feel if I was watching a different match. If I was watching a different match, I probably would have been fine. But I felt major bored. I felt really bored. I felt like there was nothing going on. I felt that we were there. We weren't doing anything. Like I said, I can't deal with Raw. I can't. Because what we got yesterday, there should have been a lot of new storylines. There should have been a continuation of that storyline. Lana shouldn't have been injured and written off TV because that was stupid. Because she's actually been doing really well and they're trying with her. And the thing is, and I saw Keith Lee. I saw the dude take on Miz and Morrison, and they screwed him. So basically, we got a screw finish because we had a 2-on-1 handicap match, and he was going to beat him, and he beat him. And the thing is, he basically, him and Morrison are pinning him. So they got the win. John Morrison got the win because of the Miz. So basically, like pretty much if he ends up getting a title shot, it'll probably be a Royal Rumble. If he wins the Royal Rumble but gets a title shot at Drew, which I would love that. Because I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of the same. And this is what I feel, guys. Like, I'm gonna give Raw a D. Because they don't try, or an F because it fails. It fails every time. That's why I get angry about it. That's why I get mad. Because they don't do anything with him. They barely want to. That's the sad part. They literally don't even try to beef up the guy or anything. Because you know what's funny? I feel like they're misusing Keith Lee. I feel like they're not even trying with this dude. And he has so much charisma. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's like, bro, I would love to see him as a champion. I want him to be the World Heavyweight Champion and just rip. Because him and Drew would have a fantastic match. It wouldn't be bad. They know each other, so it'd be a friendly rivalry. It'd be good. Like him and Sheamus, it would be good. And Braun, I haven't seen Braun in like what? Couple of months? 'Cause that's what it felt like, guys. It felt like Raw was just the segments were stupid. The interviewing segment with the Hurt Business was dumb. Because MVP doesn't know when to shut up and he wants it to make it about him. And then like Bobby doesn't even try anymore. And I just feel like, yo, I like Shelton Benjamin because at least he knows how to interview people and he's been in the business for a while. But like, dude, if you're gonna make these dudes an all powerful faction, why the heck are they not after those tag team titles right now? Like that was it. I wanted a tag team title match. I got a 6-man tag instead. And I'm tired of them getting a non-title. So basically, at TLC, if they do win, even if they do get something at TLC, they should be getting a tag title match for that. Because if they beat them, it's time for them to understand that Hurt Business is going to keep beating you guys. You guys are not coming out winning. They want those titles, and they should be getting them. That's the sad part. I'm hoping tomorrow will be better, but like I said, guys, Raw was horrible. I wouldn't even watch it. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.